Hi, Jason Phillips from autoappraise.com on the west side of Michigan today, looking at a 1970 Ford Mustang Convertible. It's a very original car. Sorry for all the wind noise in the background, but you're going to have to put up with that. It's a windy day. The engine bay is all original. It's got an older single stage repaint on it. The body is presentable for a driver. The rockers have been changed. There's been some surgery on the inner quarter panel splashes. Back up here, we've got still photos of all that. There's some fairly substantial surface rust and decay present. You can see those pinch welds are they're arc welded. It's probably a 70s or 80s repair on the rockers. There's been some repair to the torque boxes. Frame railers they're fairly scaly. The spring purchase seem pretty stable. Rear rails seem pretty stable. There's some rust through and decay. Up in the shock tower on the driver's side, a little bit of damage there to the rail. Typical East Coast survivor body. There's some scratches in the paint. There's some dings and pitting in the trim and patina. Black dot stage 1, stage 2 pitting in various locations. A couple bullets in the windshield. There's a break on the edge of this glass. All the regulators need to be rebuilt. The paint's fading through on the interior trim panels. The seat covers are still in pretty good shape. The padding's pretty worn through. This door has some substantial sag in it when I lift up on it. Passenger one's not so bad. You can also notice it right there at the quarter panel gap when I sit in the car. Rim blow steering works. Turn signals work, reverse lights do not. The accordion boot is ripped on the and gone on the shifter exposure. The brakes feel like they're on. Car's been sitting for a long time. It just feels like I'm riding the brake pedal a little bit. We're going to go for a very short test drive because the tires are really dry rotted. I don't want to have a blowout and kill somebody. Jason Phillips from Auto Appraise, in case this is my last test drive. 800-301-3886. Doing inspections all over the country, jacking up cars. We took about 300 photos of this car. Spent about 3 hours going over it, trying to figure out what's good and what's bad. It's got old suspension front and rear. Some active leaks going on. You can see the steering wheel shaking there. These tires are pretty hurt. Power top works, turn signals work, headlights work, wipers work and sweep on both speeds. Gauges appear to be functioning. I'm going to get on it just a little bit here and then get back to where we were going. The shock towers have been worked on. The apron structure up front's been worked on. All the work's really old, nothing new. No cracks in the dash. Seat padding's pretty wore out. The seats aren't that comfortable. There's about 55 miles an hour. That's all I'm giving you. It's more than you bargained for, more than I want to risk my life there. Hey, Jason Phillips from Auto Appraise, finishing up a pre-purchase inspection on a 1970 Mustang Convertible. Just missed my turnoff. Let us know if we can do an inspection for you sometime. 300 plus inspectors on the ground out checking them over. Trying to help you figure out what you get before it lands in your driveway. This would be a good candidate to restore if the potential restorer has in mind doing some underbody rust repair. Some of it's already been done. The underbody is certainly stable. The floor pans were not changed all the way out to the inner rocker structure. They weren't drilled out and appropriately cut. They were just, the bad stuff was cut out and new pieces were welded in. So it's not a horrific repair, just not necessarily a cosmetically beautiful repair. The paint's pretty weak. You know, for an older 70s paint job, it's okay, but you can see some shrinkage and some orange peel, and you know, it's a presentable 20-footer. It's got older trim. It's older everything, pretty much. But it may be the right car for you or somebody, perhaps the person that hired us. Let us know if we can do an inspection for you sometime. Thanks for watching. Check out some of our other YouTube videos. And feel free to leave some commentary and some feedback. There's a little bit of age showing everywhere. Nothing unusual. Have a good day.